position and getting onto the main road. So I wanted you to see this before I switch the camera. You always want to look over your shoulder. For North America, we drive on the right, and then you cancel your blinker. This will be learn how to drive. Some of the things you need to do to pass your test. We have a half a tank of fuel. We're going to be getting on the interstate, so I wanted you to see this. Here in North America, we have a pavement marking system and sign system. We have a white line to the right. That's our edge line to the right. We have a broken white line that we can change lanes in either direction, left or right. I'm going to make a right turn up here, so I want to squeeze my brakes and going really easy and really slow. And I want to assume a pedestrian is coming or cars. So I come up and look. If you can't see, roll down your window. It is 23 degrees, so we're expecting black ice. And turn in the nearest lane. Those shiny spots are ice. What I need you to do is be mindful of this when you're out driving early in the morning. Talking about general driving and how to pass your test. We're at about 45 miles an hour. We're going to be merging into the middle lane to merge onto the interstate. It's a beautiful skyline. This is a protected left turn. It'll blink red or yellow. If clear, you make your turn. If not, you'll have a green solid arrow, then you'll make your left turn. So it is now blinking yellow. We move forward. We're coming up to the middle. We don't want to go up too far because you're overshoot the turn. And then I turn, hand over hand. This is where a lot of beginners get anxiety. This is a clover leaf. It's a really long, tight curve, just like a clover. You have to go slow getting on. And I'm trying to be careful because it could be really slick. I'm at about 30 miles an hour. The cars on the expressway are going 70. So now, hear me gas, I'm gonna turn on my blinker, and they just barely let me in, and they're tailgating. So I'm gonna get over because I don't want to be involved in this. That is another stressful situation, and I like to drive in the middle lane. The middle lane is the smooth lane. You have traffic to the left going at a faster rate. You got traffic to the right going slow. And then I'm going to make a decision to get over one more lane. And then I accelerate through the lane change. On your road test, you need to go at the legal speed. You do not want to go under and definitely not over. We're at about 70 miles an hour. We're in the Midwest part of the United States. So what does this mean? Urban areas, rural areas, farming areas, suburban areas. They're different environments. By watching this, you're going to learn how to pass your driving test, how to find a good instructor. it a little bit because I'm on a bridge. Bridges freeze first. I also go over some of the knowledge test questions that will help you prepare for your test. I will be putting together a series very soon on that to help you. I want to stay out of trucks' blind spots. Notice we have a solid yellow line to the left. This is relative to the United States. A lot of countries do not have these type of pavement markings. I'm scanning, I'm looking ahead, focusing on my lane position. A lot of beginners end up staring at the speedometer. So when you're instructing someone or you're driving by yourself, look ahead as far as you can. This will help you with your lane positioning and lane control. I'm in the middle lane again, so if cars want to pass me, they can pass on the left. This is part of the HTS, the Highway Transportation System. I'm going to make the lane change to the left, so I'm going to look over my shoulder. I'm going to take my time. And I want to stay as smooth as possible. A lot of beginners will put their foot on the brake. I'm scanning left, middle, right. I'm watching for cars that could cut in front of me. Any unusual activity, because I want to be a defensive driver. If you've seen my videos before, and you probably have, and you should be subscribed because you're going to get notifications, I show you how to learn how to drive, how to obtain your license. Now, we're in a wolf pack. The gray car ahead of us, 1, 2, 3, 4, that first car ahead of me is slowing down traffic. What should they be doing? They should be getting over to the middle lane to let faster moving traffic move. We're at about 64. And I'm lifting my foot because I don't want to have a dangerous condition called tailgating. Tailgating is ticket. So I want to show you that you keep your space. You do have a little anxiety because you're next to the wall and you're by the semi-truck, which is a hazardous fuel carrier because of the red triangle with the flares on the back. So we do not want to be in their way. This curve also is very stressful too because it's a very sharp curve. A lot of beginners drive straight and literally hit the wall. So what I need you to do when you're on a curve is relax your grip and just take your time. T-I-M-E. Ooh, I don't want to be by that truck. So people are hitting on brakes. I'm being very slow and cautious. You saw the red car just cut in front. Something is going on, so I'm squeezing my brakes really easy because I don't want to get rear-ended and I want to stay in control of my vehicle. If you don't pay attention, you can end up causing an accident or be in an accident. We're at 52, we were at 70. This is defensive driving. This is not going 70 and speeding and tailgating. There are reasons why this type of volume in environmental situation causes driving. Experienced drivers have more space, which I have. I'm looking around for someone who maybe is driving slower, not paying attention. So so I can be safe. Around the curve, about 1.5 miles, is another expressway. A lot of drivers drive in the left lane because they can go faster, and they wait till the last second, which causes a lot of traffic congestion. You want to stay away from that truck. I'm taking my time. This is another S-curve. If you come in too fast, you're going to skid to the right. So I'm lifting my foot and trying to turn the steering wheel as easy as possible. You can look at the flow of the traffic. Taking time, scanning. You have to scan, you have to look around. I'm trying to hold the wheel as straight as possible. I'm looking ahead. I'm checking traffic. You can see my eye movement. Left, middle, right. Left, middle, right. This is the type of eye movement you need to scan and anticipate traffic. So I'm lifting my foot again, and I'm keeping my space. On your road test, if you're tailgating, you could end up failing your test because you're too aggressive. Stay in control of the car and not be overly aggressive on the steering wheel. Trying to drive smooth, be predictable. That's another thing I need you to remember. If you're watching this, you want to learn how to drive. You're learning how to drive. You're going through some anxiety or trauma. So I'm here to teach you, show you, give you the confidence to go to the DMV, to take your knowledge test, to get out here and drive. I'm also taking my time too, because anyone can be vulnerable to an accident or situations. The temperature's still 23. This means it is below freezing. I'm lifting my foot a little bit. I see a lot of gaps in traffic. But this also means I can't be aggressive and tailgate. I'm not late to the lab. I left early. The number one reason why people speed is because they are late. Leave early. Put petrol in your car the night before, which I've done. We're at about 50 on the curve. And you can see all the traffic starting to be very congested. I'm lifting my foot, maintaining speed. Now I'm squeezing real easy. It's definitely a lot of congestion. This does have characteristics of beginning driver anxiety because everyone is driving so close together and so fast. I'm trying to keep my space because from experience, I realize that if someone slams brakes, there's going to be a multi-car collision, and I don't want to be part of that. I'm trying to be as smooth as possible, not turning the wheel, and looking ahead as far as I can. 5 cars, 7 cars, 10 cars. I just cleaned the windows so I can get a better view. Taking my time around the curve. I can feel the vehicle tilting and going to the left, a little yaw and pitch, and now I'm good. These vehicles to my right are semi-trucks and a car. Whoa. Don't want to be around them. That car used a blinker. I need to make a choice. I have to get over. She looked over my shoulder and I'm in the lane. I'm very well aware that there's a semi-truck behind me. So I really want to monitor my speed because I do not want to get ran over. Each lane is about 5 to 7 miles an hour slower. I have to get over one lane to the right. You want to get into your lane early. You want to have your blinker on. Let's look at these pavement markings. We got the edge line to the right. We're in North America. If your car breaks down, you can pull over. We have broken white lines. We can change lanes. You always want to signal your intention. And I've seen this exit back up, so I'm checking my rear mirror. The stop sign is for the service driver. I've had clients stop on the ramp and we almost get rear-ended. Okay, I'm going to show you a crossover. So turn left. You can see it's cold. You can look at all the frost. Literally, we could slide off. So I want to be mindful and go up slow. And then I have to stop. And I'm looking for blinkers. These cars to my right, how many cars have blinkers on? How many cars do? How many cars don't? This truck across from me, this Jeep, does not have on a blinker. The second and third do. So it brings confusion to me. And then I cross. See, they don't have a blinker on. We could have got into an accident. Sorry about the bumps. We don't put money into the roads the way we need to, so I want to apologize for that. We have a warning sign of a stop sign. We have another warning sign of a school zone. If this was helpful, give it a thumbs up, follow, subscribe. Bye.